One day, Juha was riding his donkey to the market. Juha's son walked beside the donkey, holding the reins and talking with his father. When the father and son passed a small group of people gathered by the side of the road, the people criticized Juha. They said to him, "How can you be so heartless, Juha? How can you ride upon the donkey while your son is forced to walk beside you?" When Juha heard this, he felt horrible. He climbed down and lifted his son up onto the donkey's back in his place. Juha and his son continued along the road, Juha walking beside the donkey, holding the reins in his hands, and his son riding on the donkey's back. A mile or so down the road, Juha passed a small group of people gathered around a well. The people gathered by the well were shocked by what they saw and criticized Juha. They asked him, "How is it that an old man walks while his son rides on the donkey? Surely that is not right." So Juha climbed upon the donkey's back next to his son, and they continued along the road. It was getting into the late afternoon. The sun was shining high up in the sky, and it was very hot. But still, Juha and his son continued on their journey toward the market. The donkey was moving very slowly because of the weight of the father and the son on its back. But nobody criticized them until they came across a group of people gathered on the edge of town. The people pointed with disapproval when they saw Juha and his son both sitting on the back of the little donkey, which was moving so slowly under the weight of both the father and his son. "Why do you ride on such a small donkey?" they cried out to Juha. "Can you not see that you are too heavy and your donkey cannot support your weight?" "I think it's best if we both get off the donkey and walk," Juha said to his son. "That way nobody can say anything to us anymore." So Juha and his son climbed down from the donkey. Juha took the reins in order to lead the donkey and walked with his son towards the marketplace in the center of the village. But when Juha arrived at the marketplace, people began to laugh and make fun of the old man and his son. "What a fool," they said. "What kind of man owns a donkey and yet walks with his son when he could be riding?" Juha finally realized that it is not possible to please everybody all of the time, and perhaps it is best if each man decides how to live his own life.